So if you're using the battery pack, you'll need a cable for each light. It comes with one cable standard. You'll check out a second cable if necessary. You have two lights. When you have the cables, you'll notice that basically there is a part that is covered up here. That's the part with the pins. So it needs to be stored in this configuration with this dummy that's covering the pins. So if I pull this out, you'll see it's just a serial connection, and there's the pins in there, and this protects the pins. It's also necessary for the plugging in the lights, depending on the configuration. So make sure that when it's stored, that's gently put in there, and make sure it's lined up correctly so that none of the pins are bent. When hooking up the lights, what we're going to do is, if it's just one light, we'll start off by undoing that dummy and gently kind of laying it down. We'll leave it up here. The pin end goes into the light. So the light's turned off currently, and then this goes in like so. And then you just finger tight these locks on one side. And then we're going to plug it into the battery pack as well. And if you only have one light, what you will do is you'll go ahead and you'll plug in that cable, and you'll also just gently finger tight the locks down, and you'll take the dummy and you'll actually cover up the pins on the one on the side. Otherwise you'll find that the light does not fire. There we go. So it is in correctly right now. The dummy is in its position right there, and at this point we can turn it on. If I'm going to use two cables, I will go ahead and get the second cable going here. Same basic idea. I disconnect the dummy. The pin side goes in. I check my alignment so that I don't bend any pins. I check it down here. Make sure I also don't bend any pins in the base unit, the battery unit. Do this as well. And then next right here we can turn the unit on. So there's just a main on switch, and it goes through a little bit of a cycling check here with these green lights. And if you have all the green lights up to the top, you have 100% battery, and as it wears down you'll have less and less.